Because it's actually not that like he had another burn. That mid-range hunter is not really like that burn heavy.
The light protects me.
It's a shaman. Okay. For some reason I thought it was a hunter. Hunter and shaman look pretty similar. Rexar and Thrall. I guess I would have done the same mulligan. Because I kept the both AoEs. With this hand, I feel like I have a decent amount of things to do. I'm not going to cycle Blood Mage here. I have a very likely chance this game of doing Coin Drake on turn 4, and then Blood Mage Storm on turn 5. With Shaman having so many 3 health minions, and this 4 health Totem Golem, I feel like it's pretty important to have the option of having the guaranteed spell power on turn 5. Okay, this is a good draw. Now we have a Elemental Destruct board clear. I mean, until he plays more, we're not going to play. We'll still play probably Drake next turn, but this gives us a chance of... Well, now we might need to. It's not a guaranteed board clear is the problem. It is a guaranteed board clear over 2 turns. He has 3 mana this turn.
I wonder.
Because most of the things he does this turn is going to have less than 3 health too. I can Blood Mage Storm on turn 5 as well. Even if he wins the thing. Wins the roll, I guess. The only problem with Lightning Storm this turn is I have nothing to do next turn. I guess I could Healing Wave or Mana Tide. Probably Mana Tide. This might not be that bad. Normally you want to deal with these right away because you're trading so poorly. Maybe wait 1 turn actually. I have Healing Wave in my hand. That's my last AoE. So this gives me more options, I guess. Next turn I can Fire Elemental the Flame Tongue Totem. Unless he overcommits, and then I still have another AoE. There's certainly worlds where I don't go for the Elemental Destruction that turn. But because I had like double stacking AoE, I think I like that play. Against like this kind of Shaman, especially if they're not emptying their hand, it's better if you can hold off AoE, because if you spend all your AoE, you can always lose the Reswarm. That's why I didn't really want to Elemental Lightning Storm this turn. Wow, he played double Flame Tongue together. Okay, that's definitely tempting to AoE, because those are almost as like big threats. Also, storming this turn, overloading for 2 on 5. Like 5 is much easier for me to spend mana for. I have so much options in 5. I'd rather have more of a board than Mana Tide this turn. I get to make a 1-1 and a 0-2 here. I'm not like super itching for cards right now. Alright, I can just go ahead and take off the banned words. I don't know why it's still there. I'll check it out after this game. Get this healing out of the way. His turn was pretty weak, and I don't want to randomly like get bursted. It looks like I'm pretty in control of this game now.
Did you bring some fish?
If he's holding cards, likely holding situational cards, that means like spells, it would be Hex and Lightning Storm are the 2 ones I'm thinking of probably the most. Oh, that's a good one. So we're gonna mill some, that's okay. We have 3 mana after this. Let's keep our options open.
That belongs in a museum.
Nice. I want as many things from below as possible. Looks like we're only gonna get 1. Because things from below is the way I can spend my mana really fast. They're like almost free at this point.
Thrall versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Priest ends off Control Dragon. I don't think Lightning Storm is that great against any of those variations. We're gonna keep the Blood Mage though. If it's Dragon, then they run 4 health minions. The 2 mana, 2/4 potentially. I feel like there's like 2 different kinds of mid-range lists. There's like the mid-range control lists and the mid-range aggro lists, and it feels like the mid-range control lists are probably just going to be called control from, you know, from now on, or just forever. Like the old like mid-range Pally I used to play, it was more of a control list. It wasn't like the mid-range lists of nowadays. But I think you could just call that a control Pally with like double quartermaster, equality, consecrate, heal bots. It was just like, I don't know, it just felt a little bit different still. Because it wasn't like a real control list where you're playing reactively all the time, but those are my favorite lists to play. I don't know if they really exist anymore. You know, this list might be one of the closest things to something like that. You're like fighting for board control, and hero power is kind of similar as well. For this, I decided not to play Blood Mage, even though the 1/1 would contest Museum Curator. I decided probably to save it to turn 4, so I can Blood Mage hero power on turn 4 to use all my mana. Just leave some options open. Just depends on what, like if he doesn't play anything, it's a good play. It's not that important to play Blood Mage there against this guy. I guess I took out Sentinel. I'm not running as much Overload anymore. I'm not running Earth Elementals. No Flame Breaths anymore. No Ancestral Knowledges. So Lava Shocks are just there to mostly overload or unoverload Elemental Destruction.
My echoes are returned.
Okay, so he has a coin still. If he coins out the Steel on this guy, he has 9 cards. Coin 8, 7. I wonder if I mill him. I don't know. Anyways.
More souls.
I just want to suicide my Blood Mage this turn. I don't really want to get my Cabal stolen. My list isn't that weak to steal. I guess Mana Tide is my other weakest minion to steal. So just watch out for that. I don't have a 9 to 5. It's just I've always streamed at this time for like years now, so I just kept my schedule up. We don't really want to play Drake. Like, if he has things like Holy Nova, he can basically kill our board and trade the thing from below for Drake and still keep the thing from below alive. So I don't want to give him a potential of getting good trade on my Drake, especially with a combo like Holy Nova and Powered Shield together. Then I wouldn't even be able to Fire Elemental it. This is just a slow matchup. Good thing is I have like minion pressure with this matchup because of my totems. So that's why I like Archthief in this deck. Like, I actually don't like Archthief in decks that don't bait out AoE, because Archthief is only good if you're baiting out AoE otherwise, I feel, because then your zombies are really good. I don't really consider this overcommitting to AoE. My board is not much of anything right now. Doesn't it seem like he has 10 cards? Yeah.
Embrace the void.
Okay, that's one Akanai circle down. Actually, counting circles might be more important than Akanai. Yeah, probably both. We just count both, right? That makes the most sense. This way I can develop some pressure through Shower Death or Entomb, because you have 2 minions. Not really scared of AoE, like there's no more Light Bomb. I'm okay if he Alchemized circles again. I feel like Control Mage could be a thing, but still needs work to refine it. Probably getting worse now that Hunter's another deck that it's weak against. Tempo Mage is actually pretty good from what I heard, but it's really inconsistent, just like before.
That belongs in a museum.
I think Thing from Below is just a better version of Volcanic Drake. I don't want to use 4 Things from Below. Seems too situational to run that many. 2 Unoverloaders. We have to either take an awful trade with one of these minions, or we go for like an overcommit against
I wonder.
another Akanai. I think we have to go for the overcommit. We're also getting a lot of value from the spell power there. We're trading like a Lava Shock for Harrison Jones. Combo Priest is a deck I want to try. I was thinking of Combo Priest, but then I realized Light Bomb was gone. I wasn't really able to find a way to make it work. I think some people have been making it work though with Prophet Velen and Emperor decks.
Quickly.
That's a pretty cute play. It costs him a lot though. That's like 3 cards. I guess for 3 of my big minions, but it's his last circle. That's huge for me. If we had 1 more mana to play Mana Tide with Rag together and Thing from Below, this is awkward because we either go for Rag Hero Power Thing from Below or Mana Tide Hero Power Thing from Below. If I do Mana Tide Hero Power Thing from Below, I'm too weak to Cabal.
There's little time.
I did have another option, which is just to play Thing from Below by itself and pass. I don't like it that much. Now that there's like a lot of AoE gun with both circles, I think what we want to do is find a place to play Mana Tide, where we also play other stuff in the same turn. And that way, if he Cabals, that's 6 mana gone, and he might be dead to the other stuff. Actually, there's another way to do Mana Tide. It's like play both Mana Tides together.
Just a pinch of liquor. Embrace the void.
He doesn't have a death right now? Or an Entomb? Is that possible? Most of the removal on Rag is like hard removal on Tomb and Death. 8-4, 8-3 is probably fine. I'm definitely scared of Cabal, but I need to find a way to pressure him through Mana Tide. So this way, maybe if Cabal is just like scared of dying to Rag as well. Wow. Okay. We can't Destruction again. Actually, no, we don't want to kill our Mana Tide. All right, let's see what we get.
Did you bring some fish? There's little time.
Not the best Rag hit. Kind of want to stop him from getting one of our cards, though. I don't think Hex is amazing in this matchup anyways.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
By the power of Ragnarok, I have the power!
he could like stop these two totems with the Master Spell. I can't tell what kind of deck he's running for win conditions. Probably just a control priest. Ends off? Okay. It's not only getting one here. 6, 7. So we don't have lethal.
I wonder.
I just want to go ahead and play Halazula as another threat. I mean, I know he's used both Circle of Healings for AoE as well, so it feels like it's hard for him to AoE. I was like thinking of maybe hexing his Shifting Shade just because he can't get a Lightning Storm in my deck, but that's kind of iffy. And Lightning Storm doesn't clear my board. And I did suicide the 1/1 over the Scare because I can make another 1/1 if I want to later. If I have space.